Mary Beth from Dread Central. It's so nice to meet you. How are
Hi, Mary
you?
Beth. How are you?
I'm
You look
so
so
good.
cool.
Oh, thank you. So do you. Congratulations on the movie. How are you feeling?
Well, warmer. It's yeah. I had a great time making it. I mean, I say that. I mean, a lot of it was there were moments when I thought, why did I sign up for this again? I forgot. But I just love this woman. I love the fact that her heroism, which is very ordinary actually, and not posturing, not macho, is so natural to her.
That's amazing. And she is such an incredible character, and I can totally see why you were attracted to playing such an incredible character. But you have a dialogue, but you have a lot of really amazing moments to yourself where you have these really like especially on the lake. And there's this scene in the
Yeah.
beginning when you're kind of looking out and you have this beautiful kind of series of facial expressions. And I wanted to hear about what it was like being inside of her own head a lot of the time and being solo as this character. There's a lot of like introspection, it feels like, with her.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is such a pleasure to be given the chance to express thoughts through your face in a landscape like that. I mean, actually, for me anyway, it's a film actor's gift. Theater acting is different. You can't do that in the theater.
Yeah.
But you've got a camera there, and then behind you is a landscape that tells so much about the character. So it's like the whole character is knitted into nature in a way. So you're just watching in the same way as you might watch a wolf, or you might watch you know
Yeah.
anything, a squirrel. Just what is it doing, what's it thinking? And of course, because she's a human, and she's a human who lives in a kind of connection with nature that is actually much more realistic, in the sense that nature has great power where she lives. And so she's, I think, humbler than a lot of us are in relation to nature. She knows that it can take her, and she knows that she needs to respect it. And she is only a part of nature. She doesn't get to control anything. And I
Yeah.
love that about her, I really do.
That's so yeah, and that's humble's such a good way to describe her. Like she really is such, and she has that kind of vibe of being someone who understands the world a little bit more and has a very different perspective. And I love how you bring that to life with your character. But I know this is a sillier question, but what was accent training like for you for this
Oh
movie?
man. It was really, actually, the accent training was one of the greatest bits of it, because
Oh, really?
one of the
Cool.
things that I knew I couldn't do was just learn it with an accent coach, although we had a wonderful coach, William Conacher, but he's great. But you can't just do it with listening to sounds. So I spent hours and hours, weeks in advance, and all through the shoot, talking to Minnesotans. And in particular to the family of one of the writers, actually both writers. So Dalton Leap, his aunt Tracy Lynn, her family, we used to talk for hours on end. And I would be talking in a Minnesotan accent, but also listening all the time to them, because accents are music. They're just music. So in the end, when we finished filming, I'd been talking to them all for 3 months in Minnesotan, and we did our final Zoom all together. And I took my English accent, my came back, and they said, "Why are you talking like that?" It was so odd to them, because they were not used to me speaking in that way. They'd never heard me speak to them in my accent,
Wait,
and
real?
it
Oh,
was
so they'd never heard you. They had like when you were talking. Oh, that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. So that was really great, and I absolutely credit them with the accent, because I could not have done it alone. I needed them all the way through the shoot, and I will be forever grateful for their generosity, and their time. And not only talking about the accent, but also talking about how you survive in that cold. It
I
was
don't
them
understand
who
people live there.
explained
Like,
the importance of gloves, and these like big gloves that you wear on top of two more sets of gloves. I mean, the film, apart from being a love story and a thriller, is also a film about gloves, you know,
and winter preparedness.
winter preparedness. Exactly.
Emma, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and chatting about this movie with me. Really appreciate it. I had a blast watching it, so thank you so much.
Oh, good. Thank you so much, Diane. Have a great day. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad you liked it.
Yeah, thank you.